It's a very good afternoon to our viewers and welcome to Channel 2's English News Bulletin. My name is Angie Meher joining you this afternoon, and we begin straight away with a look at news from home on the occasion of the start of the holy month of Ramadan. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi exchanged greeting cables with presidents, kings and leaders of Arab and Islamic nations. President el-Sisi expressed his best wishes for the Arab and Muslim leaders, wishing them, their countries and peoples progress, development and prosperity. President el-Sisi also sent greeting cables to Egyptian expats wishing them success and received greeting cables from senior state officials on this occasion. On his social media account, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi greeted Egyptians on the occasion of the holy month of Ramadan. The head of state wished Egypt and the Egyptian people peace and prosperity. Meanwhile, on her social media account, Egypt's First Lady, Mrs. Intisar el-Sisi, also greeted Egyptians on the occasion of the advent of the holy month, wishing Egypt and Egyptian people peace and prosperity. Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli asserted that in implementation of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi's directives, the government has prepared an integrated plan for early recovery and reconstruction of the Gaza Strip, whilst keeping the Palestinian people in the Strip during the reconstruction process. This came during Madbouli's meeting on Saturday with his Palestinian counterpart, Mohammed Mustafa, to discuss the features of the early recovery and reconstruction plan for Gaza, which will be reviewed at the upcoming Arab League meeting on the 4th of March. Madbouli reiterated Egypt's steadfast support for the Palestinian people and their legitimate rights, especially the right to self-determination and their independence of the Palestinian state on the borders of the 4th of June 1967 with East Jerusalem as its capital. For his part, the Palestinian Prime Minister praised President el-Sisi's efforts to support the Palestinian legitimate rights and efforts to rebuild the Gaza Strip. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Immigration and Expatriates Affairs, Badr Abdelati, held a joint press conference with his Palestinian counterpart, Mohammed Mustafa. During the press conference, Abdelati stressed on Egypt's supporting stance for the Palestinian leadership and people, their steadfastness of their land and the justice of their cause. Abdelati also said that during the meeting they discussed Gaza's reconstruction that will be tackled in an emergency meeting of the Arab League. Palestinian Foreign Minister, for his part, hailed Egypt's stance for hosting the emergency meeting, as well as its support for the Palestinians. He added that Egypt's plan for reconstruction was practical and ready for implementation, highlighting that the Palestinian government's aspirations to unite the Palestinian state with its institutions. Meanwhile, Hamas said on Saturday that it rejected Israel's formulation of extending the first phase of the ceasefire in Gaza on the day the first stage of the deal was set to expire. First phase of the Israel-Hamas truce is due to expire Saturday, but negotiations on the next stage, which should secure a permanent ceasefire, have so far been inconclusive. Over several weeks, Gaza fighters freed 25 living hostages and returned the bodies of 8 others to Israel in exchange for hundreds of Palestinian prisoners held in Israeli jails. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres said he will join an emergency meeting of the Arab League in Cairo next week to discuss the reconstruction of Gaza as Arab states weigh a post-war plan for the Palestinian enclave to counter U.S. President Donald Trump's proposal. Guterres said Gaza and the West Bank, including East Jerusalem, must be treated as one and governed by a Palestinian government. He said Gaza needed to remain an independent, democratic and sovereign Palestinian state with no reductions in its territory or forced transfer of its population. Guterres said he had outlined priorities at the March 4th Arab League meeting, including the ceasefire and hostage deal between Israel and Hamas must hold, and there must be a clear political framework towards Gaza's recovery, reconstruction, and lasting stability.
أن يصمد اتفاق وقف إطلاق النار
With that, ladies and gentlemen, we wrap up our English News Bulletin here on Channel 2. In the company of myself, Angie Meher, thank you for watching.